Some of the biggest losers in this world, in my opinion, are the people that try to undermine others' success. Like, you see somebody that is successful, and then instead of trying to figure out why they became successful, how they became successful, all the hard work they put into it, and realizing that maybe you can do it, maybe you can, or using them as example that you can do anything because if another person can, why not you, right? Instead, what you do, you try to doubt yourself. These people that do all this, or they try to undermine the person's success. It's like whenever some or like a sports team wins something or a game, and then people be like, "Oh, they're just lucky." Now, sometimes this is the truth, but a lot of times they don't see all the hard work that that team put into put into winning that game, all the strategy, all the effort, or even like somebody that makes music or does acting, like or got a successful video online. They say they're lucky. They don't see maybe they strategize on how on an idea that the algorithm is so happy to pick up, or maybe they spent all their years acting, or maybe they spent all their years perfecting their music or perfecting their acting. People always undermine other success, and they also don't realize that they can do it. Also, like they don't realize that maybe sometimes hard work maybe can equal to more success. Not saying full success, but maybe increase your chances of success. Maybe somebody else being successful at something you want to do can show you that you could be successful. For example, if I see somebody else doing YouTube and they doing the same type of content as me, and I'm like, damn, if they can do it and they can be successful off of it, why not me? Why I can do it too. That's how I try to think of life. But people try to limit themselves. Then people always try to find excuses on why they can't do stuff in life. They try to think about their gender, their race, and this might be true, but a lot of times it isn't true. Or sometimes just an excuse to say, just it's just an excuse to say, pretty much say that because I'm this race or this gender, it's harder for me to do. Not realizing that sometimes it's hard. Life is hard. Sometimes it takes a lot more time for you to to be successful at something than the other person or another person. I mean, what am I saying? Other person. But these types of people are some of the biggest losers in my opinion. And I used to be one of these types of people, and I still sometimes think like this type of person. I try not to think of it because it's negative. It's very negative to think like that, undermining other people's success and not think you could be like them. But you're wondering what happened to my hair. It got messed up. That's to summarize it. But that's what I have for today.